What if I told you that the thing that you're desperately chasing, the title, the next level of success, the money, isn't actually what you want? I'm gonna be 40 soon, and I've spent the last 20 some years living a life that wasn't quite mine. I'm going to save you decades of tears, frustration, and grief, giving you the single question that changes everything. We all get stuck chugging along on autopilot until one day we wake up and we're wondering, how did I get here? Hi, I'm Stephanie. Let's talk about the 4-word question that unlocked my life. As a type A, people pleasing child of immigrants, my entire life was built on 2 words. You should. You should go to school. You should get good grades. You should get a good job. I checked every box, but even after checking all those boxes, I found myself standing at the kitchen during the pandemic, realizing that I had been living on autopilot, just going through the motions. Was this really what I wanted? I mean, ultimately, we're all chasing something because we think it will make us feel better, whether that's to feel worthy or knowing that we're enough, or simply feeling seen. Whether it's the title, the money, or even the wrong relationship, we're looking for an external fix to an internal problem. And as an ex-CPA turned coach, I've seen the struggle from both sides. As a CPA, I've worked with people who have all the money and all the success, but are absolutely miserable. And that's when I saw that money is simply a tool, not an end-all answer. And then as a coach, I see women struggle with their self-image, confidence, or relationships, not because they lack anything, but because of the limiting story they tell themselves every day, whether it's true or not. I mean, I get it. I spent a good chunk of my adult life trying to make my parents proud, right? An example, choosing a career they approved of. But the real wake-up call one day was when I was complaining to my mom about hating accounting for the 100th billionth time. And she said, yeah, like, why did you choose that? You like to talk. That doesn't match you. And my mind was blown. I yelled, Amma, you told me to. And she said, no, I didn't. And she moved on. The truth hit me like a ton of bricks. No one actually cares. The elusive they that we all worried about, they don't exist. The worst part of it all is that I realized I created my own cage with limits. I took her suggestion to maybe take the safe and secure job and treated it like a contract. She never actually denied me, she just made a suggestion, but I heard it and believed it like a rule. I wasn't trapped by my parents' rules or expectations. I was trapped by my own beliefs and interpretation. I took a passing comment and made it into a life-changing moment, all on my own. And what I've come to realize is we all do that. We hear what we think, not what they actually said. And for further proof, if you don't believe me, I see this happen in real time with my child. One time I said, you made a poor choice. When I asked her, what did we talk about? What did I say? She will literally tell me that I said, you are a bad person. What? I did not say that. So just like we all interpret words as we see fit, we all have this fear of what others might think. We fear judgment. We fear failure in front of others. But when you truly understand that no one really cares, it unlocks your potential. That's when you stop focusing on why you're not good enough or how can I make everyone happy? And instead, you start living life for you, The reason I stayed stuck for so long wasn't a lack of effort. It was a lack of one magical question, the 4-word question that can transform your life. What do you want? As Oprah famously said, people get to where they want to go because they know where they want to go. For many of us, asking, what do you want, felt like a luxury or a privilege, a betrayal of the survival mentality that built our lives. But you are no longer in survival mode. You are here, and now is the time to ask that question. We think we know where we want to go, but usually we're being driven by what we think we should do or someone else's definition of success. Isn't it funny? We're all obsessed with productivity hacks and making more money, but the real hack is clarity. We stay in the dead-end job or the so-so relationship because we never stop to get clear on our core values. The fulfillment isn't in the goal, it's in the process of becoming. So stop waiting for the right time to feel worthy. You can spend another 5 years running down the should life, or you can take 10 minutes right now to slow down and finally answer that 4-word question. You can have everything you want right now because you can give yourself the feeling that you're truly chasing. That feeling of enoughness. You can just decide today, I am enough, and watch your life transform. If this conversation gave you permission to stop living the should life, let me know in the comments below. What's one thing you think that you should be doing, but you don't actually want to? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.